Hello, good morning, and welcome to another stream of EU4. We are still playing as Russia, trying to conquer the world and convert it to the Orthodox faith. As usual, I don't remember what I was doing yesterday, so yeah, let's see. Where are these dudes going? Looks like I'm gonna go after Nogur and Kandesh. We're fighting some dudes in the New World. Some rebels wanna rise up. I don't want to fight the zombies if I can help it, so as usual, don't want to fight them. Let's continue. Alright, these guys just landed. Sweet. Let's go pick up some more dudes. France wants to join me, but in this war, but I don't really want it. Ahead of time on everything, which is awesome. Let's raise some more taxes to save some money. We still have loans. Would love to get rid of them. Are we ready? Not yet. So many forts that I don't need. They're still around to reduce the devastation, and that's it. Then I destroy them. I only keep them around to be able to clear the devastation, because this is a trade company region. Okay, let's try to find this guy. I don't want him dead. I shouldn't have made him a general, but I was kind of desperate for a general. We don't actually need it. These guys are weak. Yeah, they are, but it's not... Let's not... how do I say it? Let's not underestimate them. What's up with these? Stop bugging me. Okay, soon we'll be ready to go hit Nogur. Manpower pool is holding. Okay, who do we want to annex next? Thinking ahead. Kiev. I think we wanna annex Champa. They're being annoying. They're small, they're... I don't have much use for them. I have almost no use for them, basically. They're converting slowly, but they are. But we do need to keep them... We do need to keep some troops over here. Or else they'll collapse. It's just a question of time. Still waiting for these guys to get in position. To try to open with a wipe. With wipes. This is gonna be a very strong colonial nation. We are gonna spawn a very strong colonial nation over there. Over here. These guys are pretty big. But weak. They're surprisingly big, actually. Where are you going? Okay, we are gonna beat up Persia too. Excellent. Okay, everyone seems to be in place. Right on time for declaration of war. So imperialism, the beginning of the month, the time that I love to declare war. Best time if we can strike them. If we're next to their capital or next to the province where they have their army. It's the best time to declare war. Because they'll be at low morale. And with some luck we'll achieve a wipe, especially against a stack like this one. 17 cannons, 4 infantry, 2 cavalry. This should be a slaughter. We have a huge advantage over them in everything. They gonna be allowed to retreat? That would be so bad. Yeah, they're allowed to retreat. They were allowed to retreat. And boom. Dead. Okay, you guys sit tight. Or not. So, you go there, you go over there. You just go over there to prevent them from recruiting troops. Whatever. Oh, this has no garrison, damn it. Should have sniped the fort. No problem. It's just a level 2. It's gonna fall pretty quickly. So we're preparing to go beat up Brunei. That's why you're seeing all these troops coming here. What's up with these? Level 3 fort. Oh boy, some rebels. I don't know, go there maybe. And that's it for this war. Complete steamroll. Everyone's in place, not yet. Let's keep exploring and grabbing as much stuff as possible. Increased scoring costs. Oh shoot, this is gonna be so bad. I didn't know these guys had increased scoring costs. Hostile core creation cost on us plus 50. I'm gonna keep this in mind whenever I see these dudes. I should murder them as soon as possible. Disgusting idea. Disgusting national idea. Oh wait, too many dudes here. What's up? Too many dudes. These are probably 2 stacks. Definitely. I was doing stacks of 5. Let's see if we can recombine these guys in a stack. Just fucked up again. You're such a derp. Luckily, it's easy to correct. Okay, I guess the rebels are dead, so shouldn't have any problems if we go for that province. We'll see. Okay, this instantly fell. Let's send 7 dudes over there. Okay, the hotkeys are corrected, fixed. Fixed, wonderful. So who's next? That's the question. Let's see the truces. So we are gonna beat up Persia, Tarascan, Jaunpur in 94, Hindustan in 95. I guess you may want to leave these dudes over here. Let's check again. Persia, 1691. Or we could send them over here to support this invasion. They do have plenty of forts. That's at least 3 of them. That's 1, 2, 3. They're trying to build another one. Improve it to level 6. But I doubt they'll make it. Damn it, I need to upgrade the ships. I wanted to go beat up these guys right now, but I can't. We need to upgrade the ships. Well, hello there. Some more rebels. that we need to kill. Oh wait, Hindu zealots. Cancel these and actually cancel that too. Why is that? Why does that take so long? Religious center or something. Indeed. This could wait for later. But we can also maybe enforce religious unity. Let's see how long does it take. 66 months is still a shit ton of time. So I guess that's gonna wait until later when we have more missionary strength. Sort this by religion, avoid the Hindus until this goes down. Or else we'll have to deal with the zombies. Hello, Egg Train. Good morning. Doing fine, thanks. Thanks for asking. Okay, the truce with Persia is up. Yesterday I discovered you can take money from your personal unions. I was amazed. Says Egg Train. Okay, cool. We're always finding new stuff in this game, including me. Sometimes I also learn stuff. So same thing I guess it happens in all Paradox games. They have so many modifiers, that so much stuff in them. It's easy to, even after playing it for over 1000 hours or more, we still find new stuff. Hello, Flying Dutchie. Good morning. You have 61 admin efficiency, says Flying Dutchie. Isn't 6 the maximum? It used to be, but not any longer, thanks to the shitty absolutism. But it's rather painful. So to actually reach that amount of admin efficiency. So right now I have 56 admin efficiency. 56, now 61. Because of the age, this age ability. When this goes away, I'll drop to 56. And eventually I'll be stuck at 65, around 65 admin efficiency. With Tech 27. Unless I find a way to switch governments, change governments. Government time. But I quite like being having this government time. National manpower plus 20%. And these abilities, they're probably tied up with this kind of government. If I change it, I lose these abilities, and that would be a waste. For example, I can press this button and grab 189 Streltsy for free. That's like 169k manpower, that's free. What the fudge happened to this dude's army? Oh, you're such a disappointment. I just I repaid their fucking loans. Just I don't recall exactly when, but it was like 1 or 2 years ago, and they've managed to grab yet even more debt. How they managed to do this, it's beyond me. They're losing 2.8 ducats a month. These guys are gonna get bankrupt. And guess who's gonna have to kill the zombies? You... Whatever. Okay, we should prevent at all costs these conversions. So, where were we? We need to declare war on Persia. Or else they'll finish that level 6 fort, if they haven't already. Still halfway. These guys are almost in position. And so in December we'll strike them. So let's see, what can we take? Looks like we can annex them. Wonderful. 53 overextension. And we'll annex them. Perfect. If I may say so. It really pleases me. Okay, we need to actually convert Mewar, but so I'm gonna cancel these and instead convert Mewar because it's a gold mine and we can excuse me, if you assign it to a trade company, we'll make lots of dosh from it. When do you plan on moving your capital to the new world? I don't know. I had a timeline for that. I couldn't do it. So, I couldn't do it in time. So, I have a plan B, which is to spawn colonial nations. Let them core the land, let them convert it, and let them culture convert it. So that we then can later on we'll be able to use the nationalism CB on them, release them and use the national CB on them. Nationalism, which is an amazing CB, and we'll pretty much be able to annex them in one go. Because these will all be dirty cheap in war score. So all the culture conversions will be done and all the well, it's all going to be Orthodox and it's going to be Muscovite. That's the plan now. That's my plan B. But I guess it works pretty well. These guys had like 20,000 troops a while ago. They disbanded them. Now they're recruiting more. What a joke. What a fucking joke. Okay, I said I wouldn't complain while this guy was alive, so... Because I'm very glad that the game decided to give me a kind-hearted trait. That's one of my favorite traits. Really, really good. More than good, it's bloody amazing. Especially when we have a female ruler. And we can't be the defender of the faith. And I just forgot to declare war on these guys. No problem. I think we can still get there before the end of the month. Let's go wipe them. That's just a level 1. Level 2 fort. This is the hardest fort. Okay. We don't need that general to finish off that stack of cavalry. So we're gonna use a dude without siege. So we give the dude with siege to this stack. And yeah, they have plenty of forts still. But we have plenty of artillery to deal with it. 24th of September. I wonder if we can still get there in time to prevent this siege from succeeding. Okay, let's keep converting the Ibadi or anyone but Hindus, so that this faction can drop to 0. When can we demand points from these dudes again? 96, so 4 years from now. Ooh, let's grab the money. Let's put him above 50. So that we can grab slightly more. Or much more money. Not slightly, it's gonna be much more. So, like, twice. If you could increase their influence to 75, then it would be even more. I guess we could grab these, but I'm refraining from giving them influence. Too much influence means trouble. Colonies, I don't give a damn about them at this point in time. Colonial nation should spawn here soonish. When this colony finishes, we'll have another colonial nation here, which again is gonna help with the conversions and converting religion and culture. So this is done, we've wiped those dudes, let's siege them. Before the whack-a-mole begins. It's gonna be unlikely. That's about to fall. Oh well. Okay, let's do it this way. And it fell, damn it. Hello Persia, how are you doing? I think it's... Wow, even these dudes have lots of debt. Okay, we're not exactly swimming in money because we still have some 10,000 ducats of debt, but we do have enough money to let us repay these dudes' loans. So they're giving us... I wonder how many years will these guys take to repay this amount of money? It's retarded. It's retarded. But if I don't do it, I'll have... I hate fighting rebels. So I have to do these, or else I'm gonna fight loads and loads and shitloads of fucking rebels. So let's do it. Luckily for me, I have that option because we're making lots of money. Or else, if that was not the case, I would have to fight the bloody zombies. Hey, how about you give me a hand, Kiev? Let's tell them to be offensive. Go wipe those guys. This is costing me lots of money. We're doing 5 colonies at the same time. Because I want to spawn another colonial nation over here. Colonial nations colonize quite fast these days. But enough, it's enough. But I guess it's enough. Let's see what happens here. Okay, see you soon, Ectrain. Are the ships good? Not yet. We're getting... These guys are at war with England and winning. Lu is in trouble. I only have 10,000 men. Why on earth are these guys doing nothing? Okay, we need to move. Like on the double, or because the English will probably annex them. Nice work, Kiev. And here I am and this time around the problem is not the lack of points, but the very slow coring times. It takes forever to core. We take forever to core. Then we have to wait a few months to allow for these factions to tick down, so that we don't have to fight the zombies. I may have to step on the gas if I cap in points, if I think I'll cap. Okay, let's go beat him up. Let's go beat him up. Use a good general. Okay, nice job, Kiev. Go back to being defensive. You two go back to being defensive. Let's wait for this dude. And this is the end of Persia in this game. It must be. I doubt we won't annex them. Doubt very much. So there you go. Goodbye Persia and good riddance. Seriously annoying to fight Persia because of their morale. Come on, go away. Seriously, it won't go away. Okay, it's gonna go away because we're gonna do this. And this one's gonna go away too. This one's gonna go away. Or apparently, oh, someone saw. What the fuck is this? Someone did that. Probably Ming. Usually only rivals do that. Unless that was changed in this patch. Only the rivals used to do those missions. We have no valid rivals. It's gonna go away on June, the 17th of June, 1695. This was probably the work of Ming when they were allowed to rival us. gonna keep an eye on that. Maybe it was changed in this patch. And any stupid AI can do it. Okay, what's next? Truces. Jaraskan 1693, Jampur 1694. We'll have so much stuff to core. So I guess we're gonna park these dudes on the border with Jampur. Awesome, love it. This one I don't like a bit, not even a bit, not even a little bit. So let's park these guys. Actually, let's park them on top of the provinces with some unrest. This is really annoying. This is all because of the discontent. If we didn't add that, all these factions would go away after we're done with the quarrying. What can I do to fix it? There's nothing I can do to fix it. Well, we could try increasing the local autonomy, but then how much absolutism will I lose with these? Let's check. It's a lot. It's too much. It's too much. It's too expensive. Well, there's a cheap faction. There's a very cheap faction to our street. So let's keep doing this. So we won't have to fight the fucking zombies. '86, we need to harsh treat 4 factions. 1, 2, Let's find another. Oops, this one is expensive. 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 Come on, give me a cheap one. Not bad. Okay, whatever. So we're back at 90 absolutism. And with less zombies on the horizon. 1 year from now, at the end, in January, we can push the button to decrease even further the rebel progress. Liangzhu, where is it? I guess we're gonna harsh treat this one too. It's a good thing we have military points. So we need to do another 3 harsh treatments. That's one. Yikes, that's expensive. Expensive. That makes 2. That's more expensive. And yeah. Let's wait just 1 more month. Then peace out with Kandesh and Nogur before the rebels spawn. It's already very likely that they'll spawn. So let's piece them out. $13 prestige. So let's use it to placate, to suck up to these dudes. Suck up to our overlord. They must be. So let's see, let's redeploy these guys. In an attempt to suppress some of these unrest. I wonder how much of these will actually give me overextension. Almost nothing, which is amazing because it's gonna let us annex these dudes. This is fantastic. Because if all of these gave me overextension, I would have to wait. Goodbye and good riddance. 1 less dudes and just 17.5 overextension. So let's find the cheapest one. Or yeah, this one. They're not the cheapest, but They're giving me overextension. They'll give overextension to the colonial nation that's gonna spawn. Just in case I'm calling something else, let's play it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's in this trade, in this colonial region. Same thing over here, same thing over there. So I guess we're not calling this one. Hello, RS Croatia, welcome. Did you move your capital city to the new world? No, I haven't done it yet, but I will. It's just a question of time and points. So basically a question of time. So let's wait for the zombies. They should be arriving at any moment. But it's time for my first break. I'll be right back. Just a couple of minutes. So I'm back, sorry to keep you waiting. Okay, I need to check the trade. It's been a while since I checked it, and we've conquered lots of land. So I'm pretty sure we have more profitable places available to place the merchants. So Siam, Baltic Sea, Alexandria. Siam. Doesn't seem to be the best place to put the merchants. I would probably know, I'm positive that I'll make more money over here. Not much more, but I will make more money. Baltic Sea. Pretty sure there's another place where I can make more money, like over here. or even here. Here I'll make more, or I'm not sure actually. 16, so I'll make like 16, 17 ducats tops. Over here, yeah, I'll make more over here for now. Do it in the Baltic Sea. Collect. Okay, that does it for now. Okay, let's see. Lots of message. Yes, I will move the capital to the new world eventually, and then I'll release and kill the colonies. And so when the time comes, they'll be released and then annexed, attacked and annexed. Using the how was it called? Nationalism CB. So what to do over here? And the truce with these dudes is about to end. These guys have finally arrived, and we're wasting shitloads of manpower over here. It seems these guys signed like a white peace or something along those lines. And so let's do imperialism on Lu. And on Brunei, and making Lu a co-belligerent. Yeah, we totally dominate the seas. There's lots of money to be had here. So you go there to murder them, then come back. You go there to murder them, then come back. While you go grab more dudes. Yeah, you're making much more money now. It's important because we have a trade. It's important for these merchants to grab more money, because then it's modified by at the very least plus 20% from trade. So from trade efficiency. There we go, 100% over Persia. There'll be a next. Where are the boats? They're still moving. Yeah, I'm playing rather slowly. Kiss your boats goodbye. Actually, kiss your country goodbye, Brunei. Yeah, these guys were making only 8 ducats or something. We're all making above 10 now. Way above 10, with exception of Alexandria. So let's go. We can't raise war taxes. Not at this point, unless of course we can do this, which we can. I'm starting to love the Cossacks. So a level 3 advisor, it's enough. We'll be able to catch up in tech and keep war taxes going. Unless I'm forced to use some more points for harsh treating. Let's see, can we convert a place where we have unrest so that it goes away? That's like a magnet for my cursor, so let's get rid of it. The troops are at the border with Ming. A big chunk of our troops are at the border with Ming because I intend to attack them very shortly. Go privateer them. Privateer them. I'd love to be able to attack Ming again, but with this idea available. Oh, am I going to attack them? I'm not gonna break a truce. I'm just gonna attack their tributaries. And take stuff from Ming through them. These guys are weak. Excuse me. Why on... Okay, whatever. Let's add another diplomat. Oh, there you are. Let's go say hello to them. Ask if they're having a nice day and how they feel after we chat with them. Shoot first, ask questions later, I guess. Come on, move it. Thanks. So, 19th, 26th. Okay, looks like that's not enough to siege down that fort. It's a high level fort, level 6. And we had some, you know, how is it called? Disease outbreak. Another AI fleet committing suicide. More broken links. So let's send more cannons. Wait. Oh, we don't know. Oh, that explains it. We're not playing with that icon. We were not playing with that icon, or it went away very recently, and I didn't notice. Yeah, damn it. So I went through the trouble of increasing the local autonomy, trouble and expense, when I could have simply enabled these. I mean, I've been playing with that icon for ages now. I thought it was enabled, but I guess I clearly missed the pop-up when the icon was forgotten. Okay, let's give some more stuff to these dudes to make them happy. Did I just give them a gold mine? I did, because I'm a fucking derp. Whatever. It's gonna help with these, though. Less inflation. Speed 4, nothing's going on. So, Brunei. We need to... we're killing Brunei, but who's next? That's the question. Jampur, 1694, right? After them... Hindustan, 1695. Bengal, 1699. So, I guess we'll be busy in India for the time being. Could also go kill Japan, since we are in the neighborhood, and some other small countries over here. I guess we'll be busy here for until the end of this century. Thanks to our huge coring times. $21 or 23 months. 23. 21 for claims, I think, if I recall correctly. I guess we could split these dudes and go blockade over here too, to speed up things. And I think we need more cannons. I need to expand the army. Let's do it when we don't have loans. For now, we're still limited by our coring speed and amount of relationship slots for client states. But as we annex them, we'll grab more client states so we can expand at a faster rhythm. That's what I was waiting for. You'll have to deal with the zombies, unfortunately. National unrest, sure, that's right. Marco, I play as Janzu in my game. The year is 1480. I converted to Hindu. I got a lot of aggressive expansion from conquering territories. I just wonder how you managed to make a coalition not declare war on you. Did you go after India first, or... I mean, you have everyone. That's something that you... Coalition management, that's something very important, and it requires some practice, but you should, as a rule of thumb, you shouldn't attack members of several religious groups at the same time. But if you have no other option and you have to do it, then I mean, what I'm trying to say is that I've explained this so many times, but I'm gonna explain it again. So you start as Janzu. You kill off first all the dudes that are in your religious group before going to pick a fight with someone else, or at the very least you make sure you have a truce with them, a long truce. Then, after the dudes from whatever they're called, I don't remember the religion now, it's, you know, Tengri. Then you go beat up the Muslims, or the Wairat. I think they're Muslims, but I'm not sure. What I'm trying to say is that you have to have truces with all Muslims, with everyone that has enough aggressive expansion to join a coalition. You have to have truces with all of them, or they can't see you. They'll instantly see you if you border them. So, for example, I think India can only see you by the year 1501, around those lines, or 1550. I can't recall. So if you border a dude that can't see you, the dude that has a question mark instead of this, a question mark, the next day after you border them, they'll instantly see you. And if they have enough aggressive expansion, they'll join a coalition. If enough dudes are willing to join it. So yeah, basically you have to declare on everyone that can join a coalition, or you have to have a truce with them, or they can't see you. So you have, like, if there is more than 3 dudes available, or at least 3 dudes available to join a coalition, they will. So constant wars and using the brain to, thinking really hard what to do next before actually signing the peace treaty. It might mean improving relations, and you know, at some point improving relations won't mean shit, but try to grab allies too, and try not to go after more than one religious group at a time. That helps a lot. So at the beginning, like I said, I kill all the Tengri dudes or have big truces with them before I go hit some other dudes like the Muslims. If I have... And yeah, that's basically it. If I want to go after India first, I'll probably leave the Muslims alone, or all of them at below 50 aggressive expansion, or at the very least above 0 relations, but by a lot above 0. Then I'll focus in India, but there are plenty of Muslims here, so it's tough, but that's basically how it works. If you start declaring wars right, left and center, and don't care with the truces, not with the aggressive expansion, you'll have a bunch of hungry and angry dudes declaring war on you. I have plenty of videos on YouTube, campaigns playing as John Zhu. So where some of them I probably explain my thoughts on aggressive expansion and how to deal with it. And I think I can count by the fingers of one hand the amount of times a declaration, someone declared war on me because of a coalition. Probably not even that. If it even happened was because of some lie by the UI where it says no one will join a coalition, but after we border them, then their relation will drop below 0, and because they have more than 50 aggressive expansion, then they'll join the coalition. So for example, if there's a danger that coalition my farm in this campaign, there's 0 danger of that happening, but for sake of argument, let's imagine that after I kill Brandenburg, 3-year, say I'm gonna sign a peace deal, and it says that 3-year won't join the coalition because they'll be above 0 by 10 relations, even though they have like 70 aggressive expansion or something. They'll be above 10, says the game. The UI says over here, when we sign the peace deal, it says the dudes that might join, and for the sake of argument, these guys are not listed over here because they'll be above 0, like 10 relations above 0. The thing is, when we border them, we instantly grab border friction or some other modifier like I want your provinces, and that's gonna go below, in their opinion, is gonna go below 0, which means they'll instantly be eligible to join a coalition. So always keep that in mind too before signing the peace deal. Beware with the dudes that you're gonna border, just in case they want your stuff, or they're from a different religion, or they'll have border friction. So always keep that in mind too. But the best thing of all, best advice that I can give to you is to not bite more than you can chew, and above all, don't be fighting several religious groups at the same time. Eradicate one group, then go for the other, for another. Or if you really have to go for 2 religious groups at the same time, watch the truce timers like a hawk. Never ever let the truce end without declaring war on the dudes instantly. You know, after the truce ends, the next day or the same day, if possible, declare war, no matter what. The first thing you see, if you're playing, say, you're at war with the dude, some dudes, and all of a sudden you see people joining a coalition, it means you made a mistake with the truce timers, with the truces. And if you're positive that they'll declare war on you, sometimes they might not, but most of the times they will, or many times they will, the first thing you should do is to declare war on the first dude who joined the coalition. So always have diplomats free. No matter what, it's gonna be cheaper if you declare war on at the first sign of a coalition forming than if you wait for the coalition to declare war. It's just too annoying. Or if for some reason the coalition forms and with enough dudes there and there's nothing you can do to prevent it, declare on the coalition yourself. instead of waiting for the coalition to declare. It's less annoying to deal with if you're the aggressor than if you get attacked, because the war leader will have a gigantic amount of war enthusiasm if they're the ones that declare. If you're the one who declares war on the coalition, they'll have regular enthusiasm. So they'll be much easier to peace out. There we go, we have Russia, Canada on the map. Awesome. The truce with these dudes just ended. So, because I'm completely relaxed that no one will join a coalition, I let the truce end without giving a damn. So as an opening move, I like wipes, so I'm not sure I'm gonna actually make it, but I'm certainly going to attempt it. I would say the chances of a wipe are pretty slim. At best. Because I'm not willing to stack 100,000 dudes over here. So where were we? You're welcome, Ares, Croatia. Sorry for when I said I explained it so many times. It's not like I was unwilling to explain it again. It's just like I was trying to figure out how to start. AI can't join a coalition against you if they're 10 or above opinion. No, it's above 0. It's above 0. If for the sake of argument, imagine if you could, these guys had like 200, sometimes it happens, sometimes it really happens. That's why sometimes I ally people, like for example France. They're both good for, they're good for two things. Like again, I've explained these like many times. So if you're not as strong as I am right now, because no one can even dream to rival my force limits, you see, it's overwhelming. But still, when I start eating Europe, whenever we eat Europe, we want to make sure we ally as much of the big players as possible. Why? Because we can, if we are allied with them, they will gain less aggressive expansion from our actions while we eat the HRE or whatever in Europe. They can help us fight in kill their neighbors, and we can improve relations with them. We can do royal marriages. Usually we can do a bunch of stuff to increase their opinion of us by like a lot, which means as long as we manage to keep them above 0, they won't join coalitions themselves. And even if they have like 200 aggressive expansion, sometimes that happens. Sometimes we are able to keep them as allies for a very long time despite that, as long as they remain above 0 or like -2, -3, around that, but keep them at above 0 if you're allies. With that said, I lost my train of thought. Regardless, if you want to fight coalitions, there's another thing that I forgot to say, is that if you want not fight coalitions, if you want to avoid them, try to ally as many strong dudes as possible in the area that you are attacking, because, or the strongest dudes, because like I said, they will gain less aggressive expansion and they will help you. So under these circumstances, I would love to ally France and Austria if they're not the HRE. They're not the HRE, so if I want to eat the HRE, I would love to ally France and Austria. If I was not this strong, I would probably also ally England if they wanted it, because then I would have the second strongest kid on the block on my side, the third strongest dude on the block on my side, and the fifth strongest dude on the block on my side. This is worldwide actually. So then everything else is just pitifully weak, and even if I have aggressive expansion with all of these guys, I'm so strong and my allies are so strong that no one will join a coalition. So after this is eaten or halfway eaten, at some point the aggressive expansion will be so big that some of these dudes will cease being allies. That's the time when you go kill them. You know, basically that's more or less what I told you to do over here, ally strong, but that's a variant of what I've told you to do over here. Or advised, whatever. It's easy to misunderstand me because I'm not a native English speaker. And it's easy to pick wrong expressions or be misunderstood, whatever. No forts around here. I guess it's time to go murder those guys. To hell with the attrition. No problem, Zilif. So, Floridan separatists, come on, just core. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight the zombies. Unless we harsh treat them, but this should be dreadfully expensive. Oh no, just 50. Next tech is a tactics tech though. That's 48,000 dudes that I will have to fight. We're gonna need some reinforcements. I'm not gonna harsh treat it, even though I really want it. I'm not gonna do it. It's too expensive, and these troops are doing nothing. And we risk falling behind in tech, so. Okay, we'll probably more than likely convert Mewar, right? If I can find it. So let's add it to the trade company. Let's add them all. So that we can grab an extra merchant. Eventually. Lots and lots of clicking thanks to that rule change that prevents us from adding the provinces to the trade companies. if we add or remove them for 5 years. I mean, it prevents us from adding them back to for 5 years. So that's kind of forcing me to do all this clicking. No one's pointing again at me, but you know. I kind of want this guy. I was very lucky when I rolled that dudes. Yeah, they do have more. They have more provinces there, over there. Let's go take care of them. Just in case these guys are unlucky. Well, I don't have available. I don't have. I don't have a leader available, an available leader. So I guess let's collect over here. We have a free merchant. There's probably better places to place the merchant. But don't want to think too much about it. Soon we'll be swimming in merchants. Okay, there we go. Time to go beat him up, I think. Let's just make sure we're not carrying anything that... where they have a core. Scoring these, which is just outside of their cores. Fine, let's go murder them. Imperialism. Oh well. I hope the guy doesn't die. I'm gonna be very upset if he dies. Would love a wipe. That's just a level 2. Let's see. Not adding a general until... oh boy. Goodbye wipe. Unless... no, it won't work. Yeah, they start moving really quickly. Okay, whatever. A wipe won't happen. There's a 0 chance of it actually happening. We might even lose the bloody battle. Oh well. Looks like we rolled very well, or dear dude sucks. Dear general. This is just a level 2. Let's go say hello to that stack. Need more boats. We need more boats. More transports. I have that feeling that I'm forgetting about something. What is it? I'm not sure. Looks like that's gonna be a wipe. And we have another merchant. Okay, whatever. Let's just place the merchants somewhere. Money is not longer a big concern. Hello, Korunkan, and thanks for the compliments. And innocent civilian, thanks for welcome and thanks for the compliments. There are plenty of people that play this as well as I do, I think. Or Blob, or almost as well, or some at least one. Blobs as well, as good as well as I do. But yeah, there are lots of people that play this game very well. It's hard to try to be modest. I'm not trying. It's just I just think there are plenty of people that know this game very well, and they could play it Blob as well as I do, as fast as I do if they wanted. What they lack is not skill, it's maybe the patience, and sometimes I even lack patience for some of these games bullshit at times. Even yesterday I was so annoyed that I've ranted like for 15 minutes. So I completely forgot what I was doing. I mean, I'm not coming crazy, I just lost the train of thought. So Hindustan 1695, Jampur is done. Bengal 1699, that's gonna take a while. The moment I unlock this, I'm gonna beat up Ming. Okay, we're good. You hold the records, don't you? Says innocent civilian. Something that can be... I hold the records if it's something that I mean, I think I'm the guy that did the world conquest faster in this game while playing live for everyone to watch. But there's another dude that conquered the world. He claims that he has conquered the world back in 1.14, and he needed like a year at least to achieve it. That supposedly conquered the world 3 or 4 years before I managed to do it, but it didn't stream it. There's no proof of. I mean, he used some absolutely crazy strategy. So much bloody work. It's crazy. It's almost unbelievable that someone could actually spend that amount of time playing a game just to beat the record. But yeah, so he didn't stream it. So you believe what you wanna believe. I say it's possible what he did. It's possible. It's highly unlikely that someone would have the stomach to do what he says he did. But it works. That strategy. It works if you're crazy enough to do it. So maybe he actually did it. Okay, someone donated. And didn't see, who was it? Insane Toast donated $59 for teaching me the way of the world conquest. Says Insane Toast. Man, thanks. That's very generous of you. That helps a lot with keeping me streaming, and I don't know what to say besides thank you very much, and it helps a lot, very much actually. So thank you for your support, and I hope I can be of more. I can help more in the future. Okay, these guys are still alive with a 50k. I didn't pursue them because, to be honest with you, it doesn't matter much at this point. And these guys will hunt them down. Kiev. And these dudes over here. If they're not asleep, which they seem to be. Okay, we just grabbed a new colonial nation. Excellent. So these guys are gonna convert the religion and culture for me. So that's awesome. Besides scoring. It's funny because I can kill them later on, and even or core it all myself, or even give it to client states. And then deploy next him. An extra merchant. I'm in my Basileus campaign right now, got influence first, now just started religious. Should I switch to admin as the second idea? It's just a Basileus campaign, right? If you're just doing a Basileus campaign for the achievement as Byzantium, you're not going for the Roman Empire or anything like that, or world conquest, admin is not really needed. The admin idea group is not really needed. It's good to have, but not really needed. What you want is probably some military idea group like quantity to or even offensive to speed up the grabbing the achievement, to be able to murder the Ottomans faster or easier. If you're going for something else like the forming the Roman Empire, then sure, go for diplomatic, go for admin ideas. Can we add something else to the trade companies over here? I think not. Or maybe we can. You're welcome, innocent civilian. Have fun with your game. Okay, these guys are done, so let's ferry them to... I'm not sure where, to be honest with you. Hindustan 1695. That's where they're going. Let's see if Hindustan has some forts over here. They don't. So we're gonna move some infantry to these provinces, like 3 stacks. Move the cannons back to India to go for the forts. So they have very little overextension, allied with Uran. Those dudes over there. Let's see the colonial region. Okay, it's the same. Colonial Eastern America. We have ships. But they'll probably will get slaughtered by the lights. So let's try to recruit a navy, maybe. Maybe it won't be needed. We'll see. Let's put these guys together, shall we? They may be coming to say hello to one of these stacks. So I'll be able to reinforce if they do that. Let's send the cannons home first. We have 66 transports. At least we had them just enough to transport these 3 stacks of cannons and mercenaries. And it looks like my vassals are asleep. Typical. Okay, we're done. Let's just drop them off over there. So that we can go pick up more dudes. Zero overextension. I really like when we end the coring and all factions go down to 0. Looks like I need to be at 3 stability for that to happen under the current circumstances, or to be 100% sure that will happen. And sometimes you may need a stack to suppress the unrest. Anyway, let's peace out. Persia, they've been sitting here for quite some time. I love it that I'm scoring almost at 1 point per development. Really love it. I wonder how much overextension will this give me. $134, so I'm gonna release a client state. Either that or not take as much. Or avoid taking that much. You guys sit there. There we go. Let's at the very least peace out blue. Let's see. Oh, these guys built a fort over there. Damn it. Yeah, they're full of money. They're very rich. This is a very rich area. We have the right to go take care of it. That's a level 6 fort on a bloody 5 development province. We do have time, so whatever. Let's get this party started. Or not. Hello, the Backstorm. Welcome. Sorry, that didn't work very well. We can certainly grab military access from the Iroquois. So that fixes the problem with the bones, doesn't it? Huron, are you allied with whom? These are the Cheyenne, not Huron. They have a royal marriage with the Cheyenne. I can't see Huron. I misunderstood the map. That's for a royal marriage, not an ally. So we can't see Huron. Let's tell them all to be defensive. We can't see the Huron, so let's not make them a co-belligerent. Go murder these guys. Okay, we can apparently get there. We can get there. Let's grab a conquistador. It's gonna put them above 70. Is there a way to reduce their influence? This is the first time I think that these guys are gonna be above 70 during this campaign. I hope I don't regret it, because I know nothing about the Cossacks and their events when they're above 70. So, but I decided to take a chance. I guess it was time to know about it. Okay, where is the fleet? Still moving. These guys are still moving towards the fleet. Sulu is still alive. It's quite remarkable that these guys are wandering around and still haven't managed to do anything. They haven't sieged a single province. Quite remarkable. And these guys decided to kill themselves again. Oh, thankfully they've stopped. Let's go siege it, because we'll be able to annex them if we siege down that stupid fort. This is... oh, this is not enough artillery to deal with it. Lovely. Maybe these guys are keeping them in check, I don't know. I just know that we're about to grab 100%. We're about to occupy them at 100% and grab 100% war score. This was a mistake. We don't even have enough troops to siege this down. So let's prepare another stock. That's gonna take a while. Another dose of particularists. But we're not exactly in a hurry. We can peace out. We're kind of in a hurry, actually, because then if we don't hurry up, the zombies will spawn. Anyway, I was just trying to see if I can annex them or not. I can't. So I was trying to define if I should do a separate peace treaty with Lul in an attempt to be able to annex them. So with this separate peace treaty we should be able to annex them. It's gonna cost us some dip, but I think it's worth it. quite remarkable. They're going around like headless chickens, suffering attrition and not doing anything. There we go, 100% over Jampur. Unfortunately, I can't deal with the overextension. Unless I give this stuff to vassals and release a client state over here. We'll see. Isn't it worth it to have a conquistador hunt for the 7 cities with a small army, 10k for example, and get the monarch point events? Yes, it's totally worth it, but not at this point, because almost everything is colonized. Or almost everyone, if not everyone, I think it's everyone, they've all westernized or, you know, embraced the feudalism and the institutions. So that dude's always stops, is always stopping. It's too damn annoying. That's why I stopped doing it. Because at some point I had an army over here exploring, but almost every single week I had to click the button to make them go explore again, because there's a huge annoyance. It's a huge annoyance when these guys are auto-exploring. They find someone that has reformed, they stop, and so we have to go there, click again, they stop again after exploring another province, we have to go there and click again, and on and on and on and on. It was getting on my nerves, so I stopped it. Okay, these guys are especially vulnerable now. They don't have allies. So maybe, I don't know, should we go kill them? Hello Jaga House, welcome. You're going for world conquest? Yes, I will, I'm going. And the one faith. It's a vacation for the Jampurians then. They understand that they will soon be Russian citizens, so they want to just look around, see the sights. So it's the backstorm. Nice one. That's exactly what they're doing. They want to see the country before they get annexed. And these guys are actually hunting them down. These guys could also do it, or could do it much better, but they're just chilling. I was lazy over here. If I use the fleet, this guy would be here by now. But I'm not exactly in a hurry, because I still have to core. I can still have the option to core Jampur first, at the expense of killing some rebels in Brunei, for sure. But we have 40,000 troops there, that should be enough, I hope. Let's get this party started then. They're vulnerable, they have no allies. No one's protecting them, so they're easy pickings, and I'm a sucker for easy wars. Let's see what happens if we engage them with 23 transports. And these guys are pretty damn weak. Oh, they're going for this fort. This fort is obsolete. I'm coring that, so that's unacceptable. Get the hell out of my lands. Thanks. Good job, Silesia. Really good job. For a change. Let's give these guys the control 6, so they'll be... It's much easier for me to select them. So plenty of dudes waiting to be... to join our glorious empire. Any good mission. Accumulate money, gives prestige. Colonize... Where is that? Sure. Nice timing. Nice timing too. Isn't this already... Wait, isn't this already connected to the capital? It looks like this doesn't work through... This doesn't work through straits. Bummer. This is... Go there. Okay, those are rebels from my vassal. Champa. Swell. They actually did everything that they could do over here. Which reminds me that I need to keep an eye on their debts. Don't want them getting bankrupt. So we have a system where we actually have to pay for their debts instead of actually receiving some economic compensation. Okay. Let's go finish them off over there. They've managed to siege a province and they're having some fun carpet sieging until someone will eventually engage them, hopefully Kiev, but they don't seem to be very interested in doing it. We have to actually invade these islands, because or else that's gonna turn into rebels. Those armies will become rebel armies. And Scotland decided to invade, finally. Bali isn't connected to Java. Oh, right. You're right. You're right. There was a time when this was connected, but it's been unconnected for a very long time now. I guess I forgot. Very well spotted. Rupix. Thanks. Okay, it seems we need to split these guys in smaller stacks or we won't be able to take as much stuff as we deserve. Crap. Hopefully they won't get murdered. There's another fort somewhere around here. $16.95. The truce with the Hindustan is up. But these wars are still going. Let's move these guys nearer to this border. Closer to that border. Closer to Hindustan. So as a reply to these rebel armies, Champa just killed their entire army, disbanded it. And don't... just murdered these transports. So these guys are happily carpet sieging. No longer. They're no longer carpet sieging because of this tank. Looks like Kiev is finally on the move. To do what? I have no idea. Now that's a pretty big stack of enemy zealots. This is animist, so no problemo. Sit tight. Let's go murder them, hopefully, that is. Gonna fight with the -2 penalty, but you should be able to win. Despite that. Those dudes are asleep. They're probably waiting for reinforcements. What was the year where Marco changed the capital to the New World? As Gal Andrews is saying, I didn't change it yet. I'm actually spawning colonial... Ooh, just 3 ducats. I'm actually... spawning colonial nations on purpose. I didn't add the points to move the capital. So I didn't add the points to move the capital when I needed to do it. Then because of that, I decided to do my plan B, which was to actually spawn colonial nations to give me merchants and to convert both the religion and the culture of the New World. Then later on I'll just use the how's it called, the nationalist CB on them, because almost everything, if not everything, will have my culture, Muscovite culture. So it's gonna be dirty cheap and very, very fast to kill them. First wave of rebels was dealt with. It's fixed. They're dead. And the end of the truce with Ming is fast approaching. Only 9 years left, so maybe we'll see. I don't wanna open my mouth. If I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. Like I said before, I wanted to go kill them using their tributaries for that, to bypass the truce timer, but we won't be able to make them a co-belligerent, which is a problem. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait for the truce to end and finish them off, and take more stuff from them to finish them off quickly. We'll see. Yeah, we need almost 2 years to core it's a very long time. I guess we can take points from the estates again. But the clergy is gonna get pissed. So make generous donation. We can do it again by September of 1697. So over a little bit more over 1 year from now. So I guess I'll just wait. It's too risky. If I give him too much stuff, it's too risky. Not worth not worth the risk. So let's wait for that event to give them money so that they're happy and you can demand points without any economical consequences. Where is this? That's sweet. Culture conversion minus 25. And the clergy will be happy. Exactly what we needed. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, game. Maybe we can give them a few more provinces and grab the 150 points. Maybe. They're gonna be above 70 for a while, which sucks. Let's just demand 100 points, that's fine. That's fine. The moment we've been all been waiting for. Kill some more rebels. Could you guys hurry up? We have some more dudes to kill. Jampur is being a pain in the ass, so they're probably gonna die first. With their pretty big stack. Which is dwindling quite a lot. Will you be the defender? 30th? Maybe, maybe not. Got to guess they'll be the attacker and get murdered. What the hell are you doing? Gunning down these dudes? There we go, some rebels. What would I do without rebels? Life would not be the same. This game would be way too boring. Not enough clicking. Luckily we have rebels to fill that gap so that we can click more. I don't know, let's grab the Diplo rep dudes. So after I'm done with this idea group, I'm gonna, oops, I just hit the microphone stand. I'm gonna start annexing the vassals. The depot tech will also be dirty cheap. We'll probably be able to keep it up to date. There should be a goddamn button on the religion tab where you check for auto-convert the next province in the list. Yeah, I agree at 100%. I'm sick and tired of asking for automation tools. But, like I said, what would we do without rebels, without lists like these where we can click? I mean, it would be very bad for the mouse devices companies, the companies who produce mouse devices. There are lots and lots, seriously, speaking seriously now, no sarcasm at all, there are lots of repetitive tasks that would make, that if automated, would make this game more fun, allow us to play more, try other interesting scenarios, finish the campaigns faster instead of taking like twice the amount of time because of all the clicking that we have to do, like going for rebels when they're just a side note, completely uninteresting. Okay, there we go. Rebels slaughtered. You have overextension. Almost no overextension. So let's peace out with these guys. Take as much stuff as possible. Maybe that's it. That's why Paradox does not want to automate these. If you need more time to complete the missions, to complete the campaigns, then you'll probably be playing more time this game for longer, so you'll buy their expansions and etc, etc. I can't, of course this is just a speculation, I don't know, and it's rather, I'm being rather cheeky, but I don't know why. I just know that this game needs automation, and although other games in their lineup actually have it, they refuse to implement it in EU4, and I don't know why. Damn, these guys are melting away really quickly. So we have a pretty big colonial nation over here, New Russia. 3.2 overextension. Can we go murder someone else? We can. We definitely can. This is another problem with the bloody game. This has been in the game for years now. This is in a colonial region. I shouldn't receive the notice that I can't core these Because I'm not gonna be the one that cores it. The one that's gonna core it, the dude that's gonna core this is New Russia, and they can definitely core it. I shouldn't be allowed or requested. It shouldn't be forced to do this. New Russia, thanks. And it's actually gonna cost me Diplo. So let's do it this way. $3.5. You can argue that rebels are historical and your punishment for conquering foreign lands. Okay, sure, they are. It's all. I've talked about that so many times. I'm not gonna talk about that again. I don't agree. Sure, rebels are historical, but not this kind of rebels. Like, I've just killed these guys. A few months from now, like a 20 stack or 30 stack is gonna pop up here. Full of professional soldiers, only 10 months later or something. And it won't be 50 or 60,000 or 100,000 because they're not my rebels. Because if it were my rebels, and I was very overextended, so instead of a 10 stack or a 20 stack, I would have like a 60 or 70 stack over there. You think that's historical? I don't think so. Good job, Silesia, keeping them in check. Almost done with this overextension. These dudes from Gujarat are still being a pain in the ass. There are still some dudes here that we don't know about, or no, this is wastelands, uncolonized land. Scotland just took this province from Iroquois. We can no longer see Iroquois. But they're definitely alive. Or they seem alive. Because we're receiving money from them. Let's go murder these guys while we can. Because no one will protect them. That's what I meant, if they become like Catholic or something, if they're not already. I might have to deal with defenders of the faith. Unlikely, but who knows. Defenders of the faith usually don't honor call to arms in a different continent. But the game changes so much that what I've just said might be a lie in this version of EU4. Let's go shield. Seeing how you deal with them, it is balanced, just not very easy or fun to deal with. it's not okay. It's balanced to be, they're balanced to be really annoying, overpowered, not realistic at all. So that's their current balance, which is to be as annoying as possible for ever in this game, as annoying as possible. That's what they do. That's not realistic. That's just a mechanic to punish you if you're doing well. There are plenty of mechanics to punish you when you're doing well, like the corruption. That's a mechanic to punish you for expanding when you're doing well. Won't punish you if you sit idle and don't do anything except push a button over here and develop a little bit corruption. You won't have to deal with it. I mean, I don't want to turn this into a rant. We'll have to agree to disagree. It's not balanced. It's just fucking pain in the ass that we'll have to deal with it. If you wanna accept it, we'll have to accept it, deal with it. If you wanna play the game, it's just stupid. But that's just my opinion. So again, we have to agree to disagree. There was a time when rebels were actually historical, but then they are historical strength, but then someone found a way around them, and lots of pros at the forum saying that rebels are not sufficient threat, rebels are not, they should be bigger, they should be stronger, they should be, instead of, so now they're this bullshit. Okay, my phone is ringing, I need to check what's going on. Alright, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. So where were we? I have 10 merchants too, and I'm not making it near the same amount of money, says Actrain. Maybe you're... Did you go for India? And then, I don't know, I've developed the gold mines a lot, so... Maybe that's why I have all this money. You have some forts around, I don't. These forts are mostly from occupied provinces. Well, I have like... just 2 forts that I intend on keeping. Not 2, 4 forts. These 2. Actually 3 forts. Those 3 and these 2 over here. These ones are gonna be dismantled as soon as that goes away. Actually, this is not these provinces won't be states, so there's no point on keeping these around. So clearly not overpowered. What was the last time you lost province to rebels? Again, making the game easy is not interesting, and what you feel might not be right. Okay, you definitely have strong opinion with regard to rebels, and I usually don't brag, but I'm gonna tell you this. Maybe I know how to really avoid them, maybe I'm doing everything that I can, or I play extraordinarily well in regard to trying to avoid the bloody zombies. Have you thought of that? I also have strong feelings against him. It's to the point that I do literally every fucking thing to try to prevent them, okay? So other players that might not know how to play this well will be flooded with fucking zombies if they don't know how to deal with it. And this does not make the game easier or harder, it makes it tedious. You know, tedium, you know what's tedium? Tedium is not the thing that I look for in games. Anyway, let's continue. They don't make the fucking game harder, just make it tedious. It's just like a block saying, don't do this. If you do this, or if you don't do that, you'll have you'll have to deal with millions and millions and millions and millions of zombies. So they're not balanced. It's retarded. They're balanced. Actually, they're balanced. They have a balance. The balance is to give you so many rebels. If you do this or if you do that, that it will kill you. Okay? I don't know. If you give me an historical example where the rebels were, the amounts of the rebels were so powerful and so big in a country that they outnumbered and they fought better than all of the world's armies combined. That's how powerful rebels are in this game. And we don't need to be this big, we just need to say have like 2,000, 3,000 developments. That's like 10% of the world, and have like 300 or 400 overextension or 500 overextension. Go to 500 overextension with 1,500 development, and then count the amount of rebels you'll grab, and then count the amount of armies in the world, and you'll probably realize that you have more rebels in your fucking country than the whole and professional soldiers, by the way, than the whole world combined. That's not realistic or balance towards realism. That's 100% bullshit, and just made only for them to be the police of this game. They're the anti-expansion police. That's how I call them. But again, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. We'll just have to agree to disagree and be done with it. So, where were we? So So I don't remember what I was doing. I had to switch off to deal with whatever with the subject during the phone call. So I don't remember what I was doing. We need to have no overextension. I would love to get rid of this rebel faction, but I guess I won't be able to do it unless I pop these. Maybe, just maybe. Guess I need to send the dude over there too. This content went away and didn't came back, which means that AI is not doing it in non-rivals. So that was still a side effect of Ming rivaling us. But since now we don't have any valid rivals, we don't have to deal with that, not any longer. So you wanna just went to war with some dudes over here in the New World, right? And you're gonna start another war against Hindustan. We're already doing it, awesome. Level 2. We still have 8 armies with cannons. Are they all over here? They seem to be. Not really. Or are they? Yeah, there are some in these boats. So let's just wait a little bit. Or not. I wanted to wait a little bit so that I could use the hotkey and, you know, give orders to all of them. Like this. I enjoy doing it. Even if it takes longer, if it's less effective. I just like to do it this way. It many times avoids tedious micromanagement. There are some other dudes somewhere that I'm not seeing. These dudes over here. There we go. This is gonna be very, very easy, or so it seems. Over here. Yeah, they have absolutely no troops. Did we wipe them, or just out of curiosity? Or they're full of loans? I guess we wiped them. Okay, did we manage to cross? We did. Cool. We'll have time, so we'll occupy these provinces one at a time. Next dude's in line, so we have Bengal 6099. Not gonna be that Scotland, not yet. I wanna wrap this up over here, then focus on Europe, so that we don't have the very long traveling times. We no longer need to cycle between the theaters. Can go and murder them all. which is awesome. And okay, I'm gonna have to take a very short break. I need to eat my lunch. I'm getting hungry, and but it's gonna take just like 20 minutes or so. The lunch is ready. My lunch is ready, so I'm gonna eat it really quickly, and then I'll come back, play some more, at least for another couple of hours. So if you wanna join me around 20 minutes from now, please do so, or less. Probably like in 15 minutes I'll be streaming again. So I'll see you soon.